the Hustle and Giggle podcast.
And she's back, all refreshed and ready to join in the fun and giggles. Welcome back, Leslie.
Yay! Welcome back.
Welcome back. And welcome, listeners, to episode 17 of the Hustle and Giggle podcast. We're joined this episode by a very creative and driven businesswoman, Kerrie, a florist and the face behind the Flower House. Her home-based floral studio is amazing. I've been there myself, so I can absolutely vouch for that. And she gets to do what she loves every day, creating beautiful floral designs for all kinds of occasions. She's also been involved in a fantastic project this year, but we'll let her tell you more about that. Outside of work, Kerrie is all about family, laughter, and enjoying the simple things in life, like a good bottle of red wine. Leslie,
yes.
Friends immediately here. Oh, and during lockdown, she also became a brilliant TikToker. I personally think she needs to relaunch this. It definitely kept us all motivated, and we had some great fun watching them. So welcome to Kerrie.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, ladies.
You're very
so excited to be here.
You're very, very, very welcome. So, Kerrie, would you like to introduce yourself, talk about your business, talk about your family? Just talk to our listeners.
Oh, I'm not very good about speaking about myself, but I'll give it a go. So, yes, I've been a florist for 30 years. I know I don't look old enough. But, yes, so I've been a florist for 30 years. Started in North London. My parents had 3 florist shops. So, obviously, worked for them for a number of years until I had my family. My current business is home-based, as you said. So I've been doing that for nearly 10 years, actually. It'll be 10 years next year. I can't believe that. That's incredible. So, yes, so that's, and literally just did that from home because I really wanted to still carry on floristry. I found it difficult going to and from London to Aylesbury with the kids when they were so small. So I literally just, converted my garage and just thought, let's see how it goes. And 10 years later, I'm still there. So it's not gone too bad, which is good. But yeah, so it's been a great journey. Recently, things have developed in a really good way for me. The last couple of years, I've become an ambassador for Oasis Floral Products. So they are like one of the biggest sundry suppliers in the floral industry. So I do a lot of shoots for them and get asked to do a lot of either demonstrations or product samples or feedback, that kind of thing. So I'm really involved with that. And back in the summer, I got asked to do an installation for Kew Gardens.
Oh, I love Kew Gardens.
I know. So,
especially this time of year.
Yeah, it was amazing. So it was a company called Florist, and they were doing Downton Abbey was the theme. And it's the first time they've ever been to Kew Gardens. So there was a lot of rules that we had to abide by because of like cross-contamination of flowers and plants within the grounds. So, but it was so exciting. I really enjoyed it. And I say we because I was actually working with a team of 3, including myself, under the British Florist Association. So it was myself, Nicola Armstrong and Donna Cornish. So we was under the BFA umbrella. And we created Lady Violet Crawley and Lady Isabel Crawley. So we were the only ones that did a double installation. So we was very excited about that, and it took a long time to do because you can't obviously do it all on one day. Yeah. So you have to have 50% of it already made up. So the jackets and the hat and the hair were already done, and then we just do the fresh florals when we arrive. Yeah. So that was good.
Can I ask questions?
Yeah.
So how long, and I don't know whether I'm asking a really stupid question here, so you can laugh if you want to.
No.
How long did that last? Or is it it's not there still, obviously, because it's live flowers.
No, exactly.
So how long did it last?
So the exhibition was for 10 days, but you have a team, behind the scenes team that do floral freshening up. Okay. So there was a team there that would come and freshen up the flowers. So we tried to use flowers that would last. Obviously, the top half was dried material, so that is going to last, so that's not a problem. But the display at the back and then obviously the skirts were fresh. So they would need to be refreshed. So, but not, I mean, 10 days, most of them, it would really, the roses, like the more delicate roses, that would go off quicker.
Yeah.
But you make sure it has a good water source, which we did. And I mean, I went all week. I took my mum.
So you should be.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
So I was actually seeing the flowers going over, and I was literally grabbing them and refreshing them as because obviously I could see it. So, and people were talking to me, and I was kind of taking the flowers out and not putting them in my pocket. So I was there kind of on and off all week. So that
Amazing.
was good. Yeah, and we also won an award. So for it. So
well done.
So we won most creative. So that was great, and I burst into tears because I was so tired, exhausted. I didn't sleep the night before, and we was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and so yes, I was very tired, exhausted, and overwhelmed with the whole experience.
wow.
But yeah, it was good.
Amazing. Well done.
Thank you.
And is that something that an annual thing then? So you might go back next year, but do a different theme? How do? Or was it just a one-off?
No, I think they definitely. I mean, they're global. They go all over. At the moment, they're.
So you could be going somewhere else.
I know. I could be. I could be invited to be going international.
Well,
yeah.
if you want us to carry your bags and
Thank you.
flowers,
Yeah.
you know where we are.
I will think of you first for sure. So yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, they Canada, America, they're all over, and they have all different themes. So you should definitely check it out. It's pretty amazing. I've been following Fleur de Vils as a company since 2019. And I actually, when they were doing, they did an exhibition in Covent Garden, and I took my daughter and my fellow florist Megan to go and see it. And I was then going there to look at florists that I inspire to. And I was lucky enough to meet one of them at Kew Gardens, who was also doing a mannequin there. And I'd never met her before, but obviously I follow her on social media. So I went up to her and I was like, I just wanted to let you know that I'm a big fan. And I thought, my heart was racing, and she was like, oh, come here. So yeah, we kind of chat on socials now, so that's really nice. So she said, I know. She actually said, she wrote me a message and said, your reaction to when you won was just priceless. So everyone saw me blubbering.
Nothing wrong with blubbering. We've
mess,
blubbered on the podcast.
Yes, we have.
Not all of us, some of us.
I think
but
it's a good
nothing wrong with
thing.
blubbering.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing, just showing emotion.
Yeah, no, it is.
When needed.
Absolutely. It's good. It makes you feel much better afterwards. But you should be proud of blubbering, and what an amazing project. And
I know, I'm very,
involved with.
thank you. Yeah, I'm a very emotional person, so sometimes I just can't help it.
Oh, yes.
Especially with a nice glass of wine.
Yeah, exactly. And I did have a few that night, I've got to say, to celebrate. So yeah.
So we want to know if you've had our chicken wine yet.
Let's talk
Are you
chicken wine.
saying chicken as in chicken the bird, and then wine as in the drink?
Yeah.
Oh,
so basically, it's called chicken wine. So someone that I run with very early on in our podcast, she said to me, the big thing out now is chicken wine. So I love rosé, but they do it in white and red. And I went to taste this wine. Oh my God, it's just amazing.
Is it actually called chicken wine?
No, it's called, I
okay.
can't pronounce it.
Listen, we thought that it was called. Karma and I just assumed it was called chicken wine for months. And
Running up and down the aisles with a chicken wine.
if you're
I thought she said chicken wire, because I use chicken wires. I thought, how does she know? But yeah, no, I definitely haven't heard of chicken wine.
you
But
must try
we
it.
need the official name.
Yeah, it's
of
called
it.
La something, isn't it? La, and then it begins with an F.
And is that just the rosé
That
name,
helps.
though?
No, there's all of them.
Right,
I believe,
okay.
yeah, because Kev got one as well, and I remember seeing it on the
So
side.
what's so good about this chicken wine?
I don't.
Does it
do
taste
you know
of chicken?
some? I mean, no.
You still like one.
Do you know what?
After
I
every one.
I don't even think you have it with chicken. You know, it's just because it's got a picture with chicken on.
Right.
So yeah, it's just lovely. I mean, I was into sort of like Pinot Blush and Zinfandel because I'm quite a sweety kind.
Yeah.
But then some of them were like a bit, I don't know.
It's nice in the
soury.
summer. Yeah, it's nice
but
in the summer.
This is just in the middle. It's perfect.
Oh, I need to try some of this.
Well, it's going to be sold out because I'm back.
Have you
None in the shops.
Have you thought about becoming like a distributor for
I
chicken
should.
wine and putting a markup on it and running it
Yeah.
as like a second business?
Yeah, I think I should
think you should.
email the people that are doing it.
Well,
and
they should sponsor
tag
you.
Yes.
Seriously,
Yeah,
sponsor.
absolutely.
And
Let
maybe
me
we could do
drop
some
them a line.
chicken wine samples in a podcast. That would be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could sit here instead of our lovely cup of tea.
Yeah.
We'll have chicken
Have
wine.
chicken wine
Still
instead.
have it in a cup though,
possibly
so
go
everyone
wrong?
thinks we're having a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't do
You
that
must
with
try
wine.
it.
I can't drink wine out of a
No.
cup. No, it's just not done. Amanda, I'm sorry.
It's wrong.
It is wrong.
She obviously doesn't have enough of it. That's the problem.
I don't. I'm not really a big drinker.
I'll make up for that.
Yeah.
Same.
I love that.
Bless
Love
you.
that. Brilliant. So tell us what your go-to flower is then. So what's your favourite flower?
Well, I think...
You're only allowed one.
Oh, you're joking. No. Okay, then I'll go for stocks.
So what does that look like?
It's like a long, thin flower-ish with lots of petals on it, and it has the most amazing scent to it. It comes in all different colours. It just smells heavenly.
Okay.
If heaven had a smell, it would smell like
would smell of
stocks.
stocks.
It would.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And it just when I every time I buy them, and I buy lots because they are my favourite flower, I literally just stick my nose in them and just whiff them the whole time. So it's like I'm taking all the scent out of them, which I don't obviously. But yeah, they come in lots and lots of different colours, and I could buy all of them. So yeah, it'd have to be stocks for me.
Brilliant.
So you must go and smell some stocks. In fact, I could get you a sample, can't I?
That would be amazing.
Yeah, we'll get you a sample. A stock sample.
Stock sample.
Stock sample. Yeah. Stock flower sample.
We didn't say that before.
Not
our
a chicken
glass
stock.
and cork.
No, not
Definitely
not that.
Stock, chicken wine. Oh, God.
Yeah, no, it's
We're going round circles.
Exactly.
I love it. That's very funny.
I've got a question for you. If you could design a bouquet to represent your personality, what would it look like?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it would have to be, what, colour-wise, flower-wise, both?
Both.
Yeah, okay. So colour-wise, I think it would have to be something pretty, for sure. Not saying that I'm pretty, but I like... Oh, God. That sounds a little bit... yeah, anyway. So, yeah, pretty flowers.
Bless him. Richard's like, she is pretty. I can see it in his eyes.
No, I don't see that. I don't see that. Oh, God. So, yeah, I've lost my train of thought. Okay, yeah, pretty flowers. So I think, pretty pinks and lilacs and creams and that kind of thing. And it would be lovely roses, has to be stocks, freesias, real scented flowers.
Nice.
I like a good smell. So, yeah, I think that would be maybe a little bit of daisy in there, a bit of lovely fine greenery. I could name all the names, but you won't know what I'm talking about. So.
No.
But it sounds good, though.
Can I ask a question on the back of that? And I hadn't really thought about this till you said it, but when people order, particularly, I guess, bouquets of flowers from you, what's the difference in percentage-wise of people that just say, just do something for me, versus I want this, and are quite specific in terms of what they want? I'm interested to know.
Yeah, well, in fact, I think most of my customers, or even new customers, they all leave it to me. They may say they want a colour palette, but in terms of flowers, they may say, oh, don't include lilies or do include lilies.
Oh, okay.
So it's really, it's a very small percentage, actually.
Okay.
Majority of them, they see my work. I think they trust what I can do. Unless it's, special for an anniversary, they wanted so many roses, something like that. But generally, they just leave it to me.
Yeah.
Which I'm very lucky. So very small percentage that I have people that want specific flowers.
And I guess the exclusion bit is the important bit with the particularly with, because some plants or some flowers, some people just don't enjoy or don't want.
No,
so
well,
that's important.
This week I've had a customer asking that the flowers in the bouquet has to be cat friendly. So before you just used to think it was just lilies that cats were allergic to, but no, let me tell you, it is not. So I had to Google. I mean, I know some of them, gypsophilia, cats.
So they're poisonous for a cat.
For cats, yeah. So I had to Google all of, and even foliages like leatherleaf foliage, ruscus is dangerous to cats. Yeah. So I learnt something, and I have to Google everything that goes into the bouquet and make sure that it is not poisonous for cats.
I take it wasn't for a cat.
It wasn't for a particular cat, no, just for a cat owner. But probably someone that loves their cat very much. Yeah. So that's a trick. That's always a tricky one. And even sometimes you get dogs as well.
I hadn't even thought
cats
about
and
that.
dogs. So so that's
Are they allergic to the same things, or?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the worst one for a doggy?
I don't know. I'd have to Google it. I can't remember offhand, but I'll let you know.
Okay, No,
I don't think it's as bad for dogs. It's more a cat thing. I think for dogs, because cats jump up, don't they, onto things, and they could get up to the vase, where a dog is usually generally on the floor. So if at the height of the flowers, a dog doesn't usually get to it, do they? Or eat it, whereas cats are a little bit more, nosy. And you see them on TikTok or, they swipe things. Have you seen
jumping off the lampshades?
Exactly. Exactly.
Wardrobes.
I tell you, I've seen some funny ones on Facebook recently on Reels, whereas the cats are going up to the dog, knocking something over, and then like the cat's squealing on the floor, and the owner's blaming the dog for it. I mean, that's incredible.
Cats are
I
shrewd.
know. They really are. They really are.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I
Okay.
find that funny.
I've got a question for you. Going back
yes,
to
go
what
on.
you were talking about earlier, Downton Abbey.
Yes.
So were you a fan before you did this?
Do you know what? I hadn't seen one episode of Downton Abbey before I got
God.
asked. I know. So before I got asked to do it, I thought to myself, oh my goodness, I've never seen it. So I don't know what it's. Obviously, I've heard of it, but I had never seen an episode or anything of the characters. So I thought I have to do my research. So when I knew what characters we were doing, I decided to sit down and stick Netflix on and have it. And I was hooked.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm
It
on
is
season
brilliant.
4, episode 7 at the moment. So I'm getting to the films. But yes, I wanted to study Violet because she was the one that I had to create before the date. So my friend Nicola, she did Isabel. So I had Violet. So I really wanted to study her and her personality.
What about the funniest or maybe strangest request that you've ever had without obviously giving away client confidentiality?
Oh, okay. One thing springs to mind straight away. And I hope she doesn't mind. I know that she's a good friend of mine, so I know that she won't mind me sharing it. But I can say anything on this show, right?
Yeah.
Right,
go for
okay,
it,
that's fine. So, just wanted to check before. I don't want to offend anyone. No, so unfortunately, one of my good friend's husband passed away. She asked me to do the funeral flowers. And one of the requests were for a pair of breasts. So I had to create for his funeral. He was a breast man, apparently, and she thought he would find it funny. So I had to create, a pair of boobs. And they were lovely, I've got to say. They were really, they came out really, really Not really. But I was really proud of them. And they were a big talking point on the day.
I was going to say, did they talk about it?
They did.
Yes.
They spoke about it, and obviously it brought a little bit of light to a very tragic and sad day. So yes, I got my husband to take pictures of it. I didn't post it on my business. I just thought I didn't want to, if that would offend anyone.
Yeah.
And maybe I should have put like sensors over the nipple parts.
Yeah.
That could have worked, couldn't
Yeah.
it? But yeah, they were really nice. So that was one I had to get my head around to do. So yeah.
It's interesting
amazing.
actually because we all know a lady from networking who does now we're onto the subject, nipple tattooing. So people that have obviously had a breast taken away. What's the word I'm looking
Vasectomy.
for? Vasectomy. Thank you, Karma. Sorry. And she obviously did tattooing.
Yeah.
And sometimes she couldn't put posts on Facebook
No.
because it was. Obviously, the words were deemed as, not appropriate, even though they were.
Yeah.
So, interesting to see whether or
I
not
posted it on my
there's
personal one. I
Yeah.
did ask for permission from my friend first. So it got a good response,
I bet it
actually.
did. I bet it did. And you're right. It's nice to have that light-heartedness to
Yeah.
an awful situation.
Absolutely.
Actually. And the fact that she requested it.
Yeah,
I
know.
She knows him well enough, or knew him well enough that he would
Definitely.
probably be laughing at that situation.
Exactly, and I think that's the important part to
Yeah.
hold on to, that memory and remember it. So it was very upsetting, but I think it, as I said, brought a conversation to the day, and everyone kind of was laughing about it. So it's all good.
Brilliant. So one more question then before we move on to the quickfire questions.
Oh, okay.
Talk to us about supermarket flowers, and
What
if
do
you
you want to know?
if you rate any of them, and what your honest opinion is. Because we all occasionally have to
Of
grab
course.
a
Of
bunch
course.
for somebody.
Yeah, and I have as well in the past.
Where'd you go? What's your favourite?
Well, I think Marks and Spencer's. I think Marks and Spencer's are probably my favourite supermarket flowers to go to. I wouldn't recommend anywhere else.
Marks and Spencer's it is.
So that's it, yeah. But supermarket flowers are fine for just if you're going to visit someone. And I get that people. I mean, because I run from home, I don't have bunches like that set up. I'm not set up that way. for people just to come and buy bunches. And I do that on purpose because you do have the supermarkets that people go and they are better value for money. Unfortunately, flowers are expensive, and I cannot compete with the supermarkets in when it comes to £10 bunches and what they give up. And that's because they've got so much bigger buying power than what I do.
Of course.
So that's why I just stick to what I do best, and that is gift work, funeral work, wedding work, more personal items rather than a bunch of flowers. So I can't give the same value as supermarkets because they have better markups than me. Yeah, unfortunately. But yes, Marks and Spencer's very nice. I have bought a couple of bunches in the past.
Did you pick up some Percy pigs whilst you were there? I saw something the other day that said there was some sort of stat that said 7 out of 10 people that walk into Marks and Spencer's always pick up a bag of Percy pigs.
I do.
Well,
I do because Nicole loves them.
There we go.
Yeah, they're big.
I always buy a packet.
I actually did an advert for Marks and Spencer's and Percy pigs as well.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Linked with flowers?
No, nothing to do with flowers. It was just a friend of mine who asked me to go and be in this advert. So yeah, we went into London and I took the whole family, and we were like there behind the scenes kind of videoing things and took Percy pigs and stuff. So that was quite fun.
I love it.
But I just want you to know that I don't have any other connections with. I'm not being sponsored by Marks and Spencer today to say any of it. This is just coincidence.
We all love a Percy pig.
But if Marks and Spencer's do want to sponsor me,
That'd be amazing.
Hustle and Giggle first, and then Kerrie second. Brilliant, love it. So we're going to talk. We're going to ask you some quick fire questions.
Oh, okay,
now.
I'll try.
Don't think too heavily about them. Who's going to go first?
Palmer?
Yeah, okay, I like this one. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Well, I don't do karaoke very much, but I tell you what it would be, and you're going to love this, Leslie. It'll be I Drink Wine by Adele.
I love that song.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
I do love that song.
It's a good song, isn't it?
Yeah. I do sometimes play that when I'm getting changed, thinking, it's a bit like me, really. I drink wine.
I thought you were going to say, I do sometimes ... drink wine. No, come on.
I didn't do it. I let the side down.
Come on.
Sorry. But yeah, I do listen to that song. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's a good song. It should be changed to I Drink Red Wine. I think that's what I need to do.
Rosé.
Yeah. Just change it.
That's the only difference. What's the one thing that you can't start the day without? Don't say wine.
No, that's too early. Even for me, that's too early. I think a cup of tea. I do like a cup of tea in bed before I get up.
Ooh.
Oh, actually.
In bed before you get up?
Yeah, who makes that?
Look at you.
In fact, I could skip the cup of tea. I can't start the day without a shower. I think that's got to be my top priority. I have to have a shower
Do you test
every
the
day.
door before you have a shower to make sure you're not going to get locked in?
No, is that a thing?
If you don't, then go back and listen to one of our podcasts.
Okay.
Where
It
our poor
once.
Carmen got locked in the shower.
Did you? Or did it get stuck?
Yeah, I got stuck.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So I went away for a weekend. Yeah, it's probably since the last recording, and I sent these two a video of the shower, not with me naked in it, but like just to show that I could get in and get out before I actually committed to having a
You
shower.
knew where she was going? No, it was she was staying away.
Yeah, I was in the Cotswolds. But anyway, lesson learned.
Yeah. Did you just get stuck though? It didn't have like a bolt on it.
No, it got vacuum stuck, and I couldn't.
That would
get
freak
out.
me out.
It did. I don't think I've ever really done a panic attack, but I definitely got to that point, and I could have shouted for my friends, but I didn't want them to see me naked.
There was no towel.
There was nothing. Actually, no, there was my friend's face cloth. I'm not going to cover anything.
Which part?
I'm going to have to make a choice and commit.
Your face.
Sam would get away with that, wouldn't he? Because he'd be able to just put it on his bits and bobs.
Well, maybe not a, yeah.
Well, maybe a little flannel. It depends. We need a towel. Not a flannel.
Right, I'm going to move on.
Okay.
So after a busy day, what's your ultimate treat yourself? Glass of wine?
It has to be a glass of
course
wine.
it
I am
does.
off the wine actually at the moment in the week. This makes me sound like I'm alcoholic, but I'm just doing weekend wine drinking at the moment. It's up to the Christmas period. But yes, I think I do like a nice glass of red wine. That's a kind of little treat for me.
Brilliant.
Okay, so if you like red, please try the Governor.
Okay.
It's at Majestics and it's Kev's. I mean, he'd be the salesman for that.
Okay, I need to write
Seriously.
this. I need to write this down.
The Governor.
So yeah, don't let me leave without writing that down.
It's amazing, according to him.
priorities and all that.
Yes, absolutely.
Recommendations, there you go.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Kerrie.
Oh,
thank
my
you,
pleasure.
Thank you for sharing your story about everything, really.
That's okay.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because in fact, you know Kerrie. I knew Kerrie.
Yes. We go, I don't know how far back we go.
Quite a long time.
When did Jenny get married?
I know, that's what I was trying to
I was trying to
think.
do the maths.
It's got to be over 10 years now they've been married.
It must be.
Yeah.
So had you started your business then? You hadn't?
No, she's 10 next
Yeah.
year.
No, that's when it was just starting because Jenny asked me to do obviously the flowers.
Which were gorgeous.
Thank you. And I was still working for my parents at that stage. So then I was thinking about doing it from home. So that's how it kind of started. I was doing little bits for friends and people that I know from home, but still working for my parents as well. So I had to make that decision, which was really hard. It was really hard to walk away from my parents' business, as you can imagine, after all that time. But it was the right decision for me and my family. So I had to remember that, as hard as it was the right decision. But yes, so we go back all those years ago. I'm sure I saw that they just celebrated something like 10 years recently.
I think you're right.
So,
God, where did the years go? I
know.
And you two are linked from school, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not as in we went to school together, because I'm older than Kerrie, but our children. But our children went to primary school, different ages. But mums at the gates.
Yeah.
Wow.
School gate mums.
I know.
I love it.
Yeah. So it's
So
brilliant.
that's been a long time.
It has been a long time.
At Whitchurch, yeah.
Thank you. But thank you for your contribution, talking to us and sharing your story with us. It's been great.
Well, it's my pleasure. Thank you for asking me. I appreciate it.
It's been brilliant. So we do a couple of standard questions, which we'd love you to join us on today.
Okay.
And our first one is that we share with our listeners any recommendations. So that can be anything. Wine, obviously. It can be somewhere you visited. It can be an app that you're using. It can be absolutely anything, but something that we then will tag in that company or that person into, so give them a little bit of exposure for it as well. So please feel free to have a think about what you could share.
I am. I'm thinking. My brain is...
Pigs.
We've already done Marks and Spencer, so we're not going to do them anymore.
I've got a really boring one, actually.
Okay.
So I'll go first. Boring one. It's a vacuum. A vacuum story. We were Dyson loyal to Dyson for years and years, and our vacuum broke down.
Same.
About 3 weeks ago, and as you do, you decided to do some research. So we've invested in a shark, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I've got
God,
one.
it's amazing.
I think that's what I've got.
We're a
That's what
shark
I've got.
convert.
Yeah, I think that's what I've got.
I think there are like loads of different models, aren't there?
Yeah, I think there are.
But this one does like hard floor, carpets, top comes off for the step. We have two staircases in our house just because of the way it's converted. So it's a pain because, you've got to hoover 2 sets of stairs. Love it.
I think I've got one similar. I've had it for years. The only thing, I find it a bit light though. It falls over a lot. Does yours fall over a lot? Like when you're vacuuming? No? Maybe it's just me
Maybe because
then.
I'm filling it with more dust.
No, I just feel like, and I also, mine's quite an old model, so maybe they've updated
okay.
it. So I do find that it's quite light, so it actually falls over, but it might be because I am quite heavy-handed and I'm probably, a little bit rough with it. But
As you are.
We are talking about the Hoover still.
yeah, definitely talking about the Hoover still. My husband will vouch for me. I am a little bit heavy-handed, and also, oh God, that sounded terrible. Right, move on.
Okay, let's go to Karma. Karma, what about your recommendations? Hopefully it's a bit more exciting than mine. Necessity, but
No app, but it is sort of linked to an app. It's linked to that health tracker ring that I've got, the Aura ring. So I've been looking at all my stats, stress levels, sleep patterns, etc., because I don't always sleep very well. And my restfulness score is always really low. It's always bright red. It's always, pay attention, because I'm a complete fidget arse in bed, like a real fidget arse. So I put a shout out on Facebook a couple of weeks ago now about weighted blankets.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because I'd seen that they were a thing. I don't like being confined, and I get really hot. I'm that age, but I bought myself a 4 kilogram weighted blanket, which I've used a couple of times. It's quite good. Yeah, so that's my recommendation, weighted blanket, to see if it helps with honestly, I fidget so much.
I've got questions.
Go on then.
So is it a single one that you only put over you, or do you put it over Abe as well?
Well, it is a
How does
single
that
one,
work?
but sometimes, so normally he wakes up with a face full of duvet, because I get really, I know I was going with that, I get really warm. So often I'll just get that duvet off me now. Obviously 4 kilograms, I can't just easily lob that onto him, even, not that I would, but even trying to lob it onto the floor is a bit much. So no, it's a single one that just covers my legs.
I was going to ask you another question about the blanket now complete. So you can obviously get different weights.
Yeah,
for
you
it
can
then.
get quite. I think they say to do something like between, maybe I've got this the wrong way around, like 10 to 15% of your body weight or something like that.
Oh, really?
It's something like that. So you could go heavier, but there's a fine line between. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm pinned down in the bed, but I just want to not from a weighted blanket, but I just want to. Yeah, I just wanted to stop being stop being restless.
How would you cope with the phone call tomorrow morning if one of your team rang in and said, I can't get out of bed because I'm going to be late into the office because I'm under a weighted blanket. I can't get it off me.
I'm going to say you went too heavy, didn't you? You didn't listen.
But you could relate to it, though.
I could relate to it. It's very strange, and it's very strange to kind of like put it, because I put it on the side in the morning, put it on the little sofa in the morning out of the way. I've got a sofa in my bedroom. I don't sleep on a sofa, and it's really heavy. It's almost 4 kilograms. You know, it's not something you can just chuck over your shoulder and go and snuggle up in.
If it's working, that's fab.
Yeah, well,
Fantastic.
It seems to be helping. So
Brilliant.
That's my recommendation.
Fabulous,
Sounds
thank you.
good.
Moving swiftly on, Kerrie.
Okay, well, I'm trying to rack my brains, but I did actually have a recommendation for people as it's coming up to Christmas, maybe a Christmas gift or whatever. But I kept on seeing on my Facebook this advert from a company called Thompson and Carter. Anyone has seen that?
No.
That's probably just my algorithm then. And it's new perfumes. And apparently this perfume is supposed to be the most amazing smell. And I thought, oh, that sounds really good. And kept on seeing these adverts. And I bought 2 samples of them. I think one was called something like Le Rouge. I can't remember what the other one was called off the top of my head. Anyway, I got the samples and I've got to say, it smells amazing.
Does it?
So, yeah, definitely will be putting on
we'll
my
tag
Christmas.
them into
Definitely.
So
definitely be putting on my Christmas list. So that's my little recommendation for
Thank
smelling
you.
nice this Christmas.
Have you got it on at the moment? Because you smell, when you walked past earlier, you smell nice.
Yeah,
You smell good.
And I am trialing different ones. So you could buy them for like £5, and they come in this beautiful little drawstring bag. I'm all about that kind of thing. Even though I only bought 2 samples, it came in this lovely box with this lovely drawstring bag, and I just thought, why have they done that? Because I've only spent like £10, and they've given me this lovely bag.
I know, but they want you to respect them.
So
That's
I'm
clever.
definitely going
And
to
the
buy.
bottles are like £160.
No, there's not actually that much. I can't remember how much, but not that much, which is good. So nice. Just
Have to have a
found
look
this
at
really nice company.
Fantastic.
So, and smells good.
Wow.
And I keep on alternating the different scents to see what people's reactions are. Yeah. So I know what I'm putting on my Christmas list.
Brilliant. That's reminded me. What about the cleaning product?
Oh,
what about the
my
cleaning product that you
God.
brought from Instagram
Oh,
or
dear.
Facebook?
We won't be putting them on.
Oh.
It came.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. The bottle was about this big.
And what was it?
I thought it was 3 big bottles. It cost £20. It eventually came because after the podcast, I sent them an email and said I haven't got it. So next minute, they got delivered. No word of a lie. These bottles, I mean, how much is that? About 100 ml?
Yeah.
Yeah, just little sprays. I've put them on, but you better just stick with Firecal or whatever that spray is to get rid of limescale, because that's what it was supposed to be for, is to get rid of... So I sprayed it. No, we won't mention them. That was a disaster in itself. That'll teach me at 12 o'clock at night of ordering something because I see it on Facebook.
Well, this is the thing. This is what I get confused with is Facebook. Is it real or is it just a ploy? So I always, if I see anything, I always then go onto the website and check the website out.
Look at the reviews.
And see if it's. You can tell that some of these standard websites, and I just don't go anywhere near it. They just don't look right.
Yeah.
So I always go check them out.
And so many are coming now, because to be fair, I'm seeing a game for Christmas, because we've got everyone at Christmas this year, so I thought I'll get some really cool games. And this one keeps popping up, and it's a card game. I don't know if you've seen it, but the first card, it says, it's a family game, so you ask a question, and you have to say, this particular question was, if you were to kill someone, who would you take to the grave with you to bury this person out of the family? Do you know what I mean? And there was like coming back.
That sounds like a fun game.
And it would be, who would you pick to go to the grave with you, you know, and questions like this. But apparently it's supposed to be really good. Anyway, my
sounds great.
sister-in-law has bought it, and they're going to play it on Sunday. So I said, let me know. So you never know. If it sounds a good game.
Yeah, would you think your family would get offended if they didn't get picked? You've got that as well.
I did say that to her. I said there might be questions in there that if I pick one over the other one,
but you need to like set the scene in the beginning.
Absolutely, just make it fun.
Exactly.
Fun.
Yeah. Give them some chicken wine. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
If in doubt, chicken wine. Say no more. Brilliant. And what about what we're up to? So what are we going to do? Where are we going? What we got? Any nice outings coming up? What's going on? Come on, Leslie, over to you. What have you got going on in the next couple of weeks?
I've missed you guys so much. I can't tell you. Obviously, Hannah done an amazing job, but my spot's still here, fortunately, since I've come back. But yeah, I've missed you guys. So yeah, so much has happened in the last couple of weeks. I won't lie. Whilst I was on holiday, my little Bentley Boo was poorly. He was so sick. He took a reaction to antibiotics, but thankfully he is on the mend. So I've been seeing lots of him. That's what I've been up to, giving him lots of cuddles, and he seems to be back to normal. This weekend I'm going away to a 60th party in Farnham. Sounds awfully posh.
Wow.
Yes.
That's not awfully posh.
No, isn't it?
Farnham is.
Guildford?
No, Farnham's near Slough.
Is it? Well, I thought it was more Guildford.
I thought it was. Isn't there like an air tattoo place down there? Isn't there?
I have no clue. I don't even know.
Well, I thought it was Norfolk when you said it earlier, so none of us got a clue. Richard, over to you.
Farnborough.
Oh no, this is Farnham.
I think that's near
Swindon.
Oh, here we go. You could be going anywhere this
Well, it's an hour and a
weekend.
half away.
It'll be a surprise.
To get a taxi from this place to back, they wanted £300. So it is an expensive place because I was like, I'm not paying that.
No.
So I can drive there and
ridiculous.
come back. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, we've
What,
got a
hotel?
60th. Yeah, we're staying in a hotel Friday and Saturday. And
nice.
we've got a nice party. So we're looking forward to that. Sadly, we've had 2 people die. So I've got a funeral on Friday and another one coming up, which is very
not so
sad.
nice.
But on a positive note, little Nugget's growing. She's growing. She's 20 weeks today.
Already?
20 weeks. I'm so excited. So
don't know who
just
Nugget
let you
is.
know, Kerrie, my oldest daughter, Laura, is having a baby. And she's 20 weeks.
congratulations.
So I'm going to see
That's
her this
wonderful.
afternoon and hopefully hear her heartbeat. So, yeah, I'm so excited.
Do you know what? Does she know?
She's a girl.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, is she?
We
She's
love
definitely a
pink.
girl.
Well, we believe she's a girl. Yeah, they've done bits that she's going to be a girl.
Good.
So, yes, pink stuff every time I
pink
go to a
stuff.
shop.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
it.
Can I
So that's
can I just go back to the funerals, if you don't mind?
Yes.
Flowers sorted?
Do you know what? They're really good friends of ours, and I'm sure
I'm only joking.
one of them
Sorry.
is definitely going to be. No, definitely going to be. So, absolutely, there's a recommendation.
Well, thank you.
We'll speak. But one's Friday, so I'm sure they're sorted.
Yes.
But I was going to mention earlier, my daughter's getting married in 2027.
Oh, there we go.
And there's wedding flowers. No disrespect, but so expensive.
Well, it depends who you go to.
Well,
Depends
exactly.
who you know.
So it is who I know now.
Yeah.
So
It's always about who you know.
So yeah, what are you guys up to?
I need to do a baby shout out as well. Sorry, it's not on the agenda, but my great niece was born yesterday.
Congratulations.
Eva Lily, oh my goodness me. I know I'm slightly biased because, it's my niece's daughter, but my goodness, she is absolutely beautiful.
She
I can
is.
vouch for
Yeah,
that.
she
I
is
just saw the
beautiful.
picture. My goodness, she looks like a little doll. She's
Perfect face.
I know.
Just perfect.
I know. I know. My niece is beautiful. My niece is just stunning anyway. But oh my God, she's lovely, and I can't wait. Hopefully, my niece is coming out of hospital this afternoon because she had a C-section. But I'm probably going to leave it till the weekend. Let them settle in a couple of days. But can't wait for my cuddles. Oh my God, I can't wait.
Mate, that's
So
so
tiny.
smell.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't
You could
wait.
always take her some flowers, by the way. Amanda.
Yeah, that's true. That's good. Get that in there quick. Really good.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Only joking, of course. What's going on? I'm still carrying on with my swimming, so I'm
Yay, well
obviously 1 week into my swimming challenge. So, as I probably mentioned, I've got to swim 600 lengths during November. I've swam 282 so far. I started on Sunday, so I'm there tonight. I had a rest yesterday, but I'm pushing myself because Karma and Jack decided that I should push myself even more than I was going to push myself. So I said I was going to do 1,000 lengths, and Jack said, "Oh, Mum, if you're going to do 1,000, you've got to double the 600 to 1,200." Karma went, "Absolutely, I'm with him." So that's my target. So I'm there tonight again. So on Tuesday I did 45 minutes of aqua and then 85 lengths. And I have to say, I was absolutely exhausted yesterday. So that's a big focus for me during this month, because I'm raising money for cancer research as well. I haven't really talked about this on the podcast. I'm not going to go into masses of detail, but our son's away next week. He goes away next Sunday for some training for his brand new career, which I'll talk about at some point. So that's nice, exciting, and quite emotional, but we'll move on from that quite swiftly.
You're good.
And then we've got some lunches out, dinners out. We're out this Sunday for dinner with friends. So, yeah, lots going on. Baby cuddles and all nice things going on.
Lovely.
So,
Exciting.
Yeah. What about you, Karma?
I've got a few social things going on over the next couple of weeks, which is nice. So I'm off to a quiz night tonight. I'm shit at a quiz, so sucks to be in my group.
That's what I'm usually like.
What's your best subject, though?
Nothing.
History.
History.
Yeah.
Oh, if we're specifically talking about Tudor history, then I've got you. But
well, there we go then.
outside of that, maybe not so much. I've got a bottomless brunch in Berkhamsted.
Ooh.
And friends and I are going to be bus bleepers. Obviously not going to swear, am I?
You're going to be what?
Bus wankers.
Nice.
That's better.
You're not going to wear your dry robe as well at the same time, so you can really do a double one. Dry robe wankers.
Oh, I got you. Where's she going with that? Well, the bus be wet. I've got you now, though.
Go on the bus.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
got that. And I'm going to visit family in Birmingham, nieces and nephews. The pre-Christmas visits are starting, and I can't wait. So I've wrapped my first set of Christmas presents for that.
God.
And so by the time the next one comes out, I've got a charity anniversary ball at Penley Manor, so it's used to drag out the heels. So yeah, some nice social bits amongst all of the normal work stuff. So yeah, it's that time of year though, isn't it? It starts picking up now.
Yeah.
And I've got something really exciting that I'm doing in a couple of weeks, but I'm saving that for the next podcast.
What about you, Kerrie? What are you up to?
Well, I'm working Saturday. It's just Saturday morning, and I've been doing so much. I've had so many different events over the last few weeks, up and down the country, with demonstrating and flower shows and stuff. So I just want to have an easy weekend, and I'm planning my Christmas wreath workshops. So I'm looking forward to doing those, which will start at the end of this month. So I'm just going to put everything into place and plan those. Really,
Fantastic.
Make sure I've got all the everything.
Yeah, it's kind of the calm, isn't it, for you before it all goes crazy?
Yeah, I need to do some Christmas shopping as well, so I think I will start.
The thought of it.
I know, but my husband's away pretty much all of December, and he's really good at that kind of stuff, and I've lost my wingman, so I really need, I've said to him, we need to do it this month and just get it all sorted, so I need to start thinking about that.
Yeah, I hate leaving it to the last minute, I have to say.
I'm always lastminute.com, unfortunately. Not with my business, but with my... By the way, not business-wise, just personal-wise.
Yeah, Nicole might get her flowers, but whatever. They might be a week late.
No, never.
I've used Kerrie many times. Yeah, she's
me too,
bloody
though,
brilliant.
me
So,
too.
yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, Kerrie, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute blooming pleasure. See what I did there? I did there.
Yeah.
Very funny. Your creativity, humour and love for what you do has really shone through today. So thank you so much. And to our listeners, go and check out the Flower House. Show Kerrie some love and maybe treat yourself to a bunch of happiness. We'll see you next time for more giggles, good chats, and of course a little bit of hustle and giggle magic. Bye everyone. Bye.